Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on the video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we are diving back into Advance Bravely. We're jumping into episode 4. I just finished reacting to episode 3, and I was thoroughly confused by the end of it. And I needed to get this confusion just gone. So hopefully diving straight into episode 4 will take care of that. So that is what we're going to do. We're just going to dive in and hope that my questions get answered. So yes, Mr. Brotherman gave him the gift, and it was the cookie tin, and I thought, okay, I thought you already grubbed down all the cookies in the car. But then turned out not to be cookies. It turned out to be something which I could not see exactly what it was, so I was confused. So hopefully we'll get answers. An instrument? Okay.
行，没走正好，回去告诉你妹，我想和她见最后一面。 如果他还想在我这里留下个勉强还算不错的印象呢，就奉劝他别穿超短裙了。
It said no super short skirts. I don't want to see any sign of kitty cat.
哥，你太牛了！我追他那么长时间，别说他约我了，就说我约他都没应过。哥。
你还是先想想穿什么吧。
哦，对哦，对，我穿什么呢？我穿什么呢
Okay, heels. Okay, I like the color combination. Oh, yes. That looks like money. Maybe you don't need the jacket, but the dress is gorgeous. Legs! Legs! Oh, I live for this dress. I want it. I want it. But obviously in plus size. She is so pretty.
要不
就这件吧。
哥，你终于开窍了，爱你。
Legs. She knows how to make an entrance, I'll tell you that much. And whip the hair. Wow, rude. I love his eyebrows.
你到底要折腾到什么时候？
折腾到天荒地老，海枯石烂，山无棱，天地合，才斩与君绝。
你的意思，你无论如何都不会放过我了呗？
你若不离不弃，我必生死相依。
我有一个致命的缺陷。
有缺点怎么了？我也有缺点啊。谈恋爱不就是相互包容、相互磨合的过程吗？你就是又脏又懒、脾气又差，我也愿意疼你、宠你、惯着你。你就是被人泼了硫酸、毁了容，我也愿意陪你到天长地久。你就是出了车祸成了植物人。
Basically, I'm not going anywhere, girl. You might have found something.
你说啥？
我秒射，我3秒男。
I mean, that doesn't sound impotent. That just sounds like you're very quickly stimulated. She's like, I will stay with you to the ends of the earth. I don't care. And all of a sudden, we can't have sex.
那啥，我还有事儿哈，就先不跟你唠了。咱俩的事就是这么着，我也不是什么正经女的，你自己看着办啊。
哎，你别着急啊，咱再唠唠。
Okay, well, he found something. I'm sure her brother's not gonna like to hear that though, but.
哟，终于来了。
Okay, cute.
谁呀、这是？
我一朋友，李真真。
叫我真真就好。
真真，
请问三位先生喝点什么？
就咖啡吧。
2杯。
好。
你喝点什么呀
5100米天然冰川矿泉水。
Child.
不是你呀，直接说白开水不就完了？
Friend's
还
got good eyebrows
千
too.
100米。
那能一样吗？冰川矿泉水啊，可以增加皮肤弹性，白开水能吗？
Girl, I'm over him already. I ain't got time.
哎，我发小长得帅吗？
还算有点人样吧。
I ain't got
哎，
the
小
time.，
你跟那东北大妞怎么样了？
先不说这个，咱先聊点别的。那个，
合着嫌我碍事儿是吧？
我哥们儿哪有这意思？
那你捅我大腿根儿干什么？我跟你说，咱这戏里戏外可得分清楚了，别老动手动脚的，让别人瞧见，叫什么事儿啊？
你信没信？你丫待会儿再嘴贱，爷就在这儿把你给办了。
Girl,
来啊来啊来啊来啊！
girl.
玩真的，哎，哎，哎，
好了好了好了，
Is that how you top him right there? Okay, sure.
不耽误你们哥俩热聊了。我呀，去逛逛街。
Yes, please.
待
Bye.
会儿你要看到什么喜欢的，老公给你买啊。
您的咖啡。
谢谢。
Same girl.
是这么一回事儿。我最近特别喜欢一姑娘，可是我无论如何怎么追她，她都不鸟我。没办法了，我才把李真真叫来搞暧昧的。
你和他搞暧昧，就为了追一女孩？
是啊，你是不知道，现在这姑娘特别喜欢这个。我直接追她，她不理我。结果这李真真一来，她立刻就粘上来了。
Same. So we're in this fake relationship to attract a girl? Okay, sure. Yeah, okay.
这不是原作吗？对呀、可以，这么帅的，
看啥呢？
采访大舅的视频啊。
袁总，
你大舅子，我跟你说，你大舅子现在可是全国10大杰出企业家之一啊！
就他哪儿杰出了？死皮赖脸杰出，歪门邪道杰出，还是猥琐变态杰出？
他们公司在各个救助机构已捐了好几千万了，而且在之前微博疯传的为救患而不惜变卖器官的那个困难家庭， 最后就是他们公司给出的全部医药费。
那是他们公司有钱。
袁总，你觉得你们公司可以做到保镖行业的领军者，主要靠的是什么？
因为我这个人很本分。
本分？
保镖这行
竟然能用本分形容自个？你不是糟践了这个词，你是活活扼杀了这个词啊！
是的，我母亲在我很小的时候就病逝了，是我爸把我和我妹拉扯大的。
怪不得对他妹夫的事这么上心啊！感情从小父母双亡，就剩这么一个妹妹了。
夏少，应了吧？多好的家庭啊，连老丈人丈母娘的气都省得上了。
我做过木匠、瓦匠，还做过家具，也当过修车工。最穷的时候，我一天只吃1顿饭。但是那段最艰苦的时间，我也熬过来了。后来我成立了保镖公司，一步一个脚印走到现在。我觉得挺不容易的。
You fall in love now?
真的挺不容易。
我靠，不会是套路吧？别管了，赶紧走！
They're gonna break your arms. Like I said, you guys got doors and like 15 baseball bats. Y'all could have hit him, stabbed him, anything to. And now that Big Brother's here, he's gonna take care of it. Or y'all could have just driven off with him still there. Like, if y'all really want to get away with her, y'all could have gotten away by now. You better dive and roll and save your man, praise Jesus. Now y'all better team up to go save his sister and make him fall even more in love with you. Yes, go. See, I couldn't do this show. Too much damn running.
这小子疯了吧？
那他妈把他放了吧！把他留着当人质也是好的呀！你再不把他放了，他一会儿就死你车底下了。
把他放出去啊！
I was gonna say, you could have just.
你还给我等着啊！
I don't understand what the purpose of trying to kidnap her was then.
你没事了。
只要你不碰我，我就没事。
哥。
Like, I'm so confused again. But you better look at him lovingly, girl. Doing something to save his only family. Yes, God, he loves you now, but Lord, I'm so confused. Like,
袁总，那2个保镖被李教官送到医院去了。
哥，是不是豹子那边的人啊？
你看着我干嘛？你怎么知道我在看你？我只是恰好路过。
哥，我真的是一个电话下就来了，我先给你打的，后给他打的，结果他比你还先到，而且单枪匹马，可见他有多着急。
你挺会编啊。
哥，我没编，夏瑶他就是脸皮薄，其实他特别在乎我。刚才你也看见了，夏瑶对我是真心实意的，跟之前那些渣男根本没法比。夏瑶，你怎么了？流血了。
I mean, they bashed my arm with the door like 700 times, so.
哥，你快看呀，怎么办呀？
停车。
Do you have medical supplies to treat him right then and there, or could we not just go to the hospital? Like, what's happening? Okay, of course you got a first aid kit in your backseat.
Hello.
老实待着。
我真的只是顺道路过，换个别的人也一样。
Yeah, it's not because it was her. It's just someone was getting attacked. Legs. Everybody in this family got legs.
早点休息吧。
哥，我害怕。
别怕，有哥在呢。
是不是豹子的人啊？
这个我还在调查。
肯定是他，竞争不过就用这种下三滥的手段。今天幸好有下药。哥，我感觉我还是忘不了他。今天夏瑶出现那一刻，我感觉像做梦一样，整个人都快上天了。
早点睡吧。
Okay, yes, so still a little confused about just things in general. So at the beginning where we picked up from the end of last episode, he got the gift from the sister, although was it from the sister? I don't know. It looked like some sort of instrument or something. I'm not 100% sure what it was, but it looked like some sort of instrument. Why that was a gift, I don't know. Did it come from the sister or did it come from him? I don't know, because I'm pretty sure that tin was supposed to be cookies. I don't know. But anyway, he took the gift and he's like, tell her that I will meet with her one last time and tell her not to wear any super short skirts because he don't want to see any sign of kitty cat. And I feel your boy. So she's all excited. She goes through this whole fashion montage. Fantastic clothes. I live for that white and black dress. Gorgeous. But she makes her movie star slow motion entrance with the wind swinging in the hair. And she's like, look, I'm not going anywhere. And he's like, but okay, I've got this. And she's like, nope, I don't care if you are dropped in a vat of acid and you're scarred horribly. I don't care if you fall down a million flights of stairs, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going anywhere. I love you. I support you, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, girl, I'm impotent. He's like, she's like, excuse me? And he's like, yes, I come in 3 seconds. I'm like, okay, I don't know if that's really impotent. I feel like that's the opposite, but okay. But still, it's not something she wanted to hear. That was the magic thing where she's like, okay, well, you know what? It's been nice talking to you, baby. He's like, where you going? I thought you were gonna stay with me first. She's like, you know, we should be friends. I'm not a serious girl. Blah blah blah. Bye. So basically, you can't give me none of that good loving. So I feel like it's best for us to part ways. So I'm like, okay, I see where your agenda is, girl. And then he met up with his other friend at the same coffee house. And his other friend had this guy who I was just not here for, and the character I wasn't here for. I've met those people in real life, and I ain't got the time. I ain't got the place. I'm not trying to judge a book by its cover or judge, you know, on first impressions, but first impressions can sometimes be everything. And his first impression, I ain't got time for it. But his friend said, yes, it's just a fake relationship because I'm trying to attract a girl, and I'm like, okay, sure, I guess. Yeah, if there's anything I've seen in these BL series I've reacted to, there's the heavy fan base that are female, and they like seeing these, you know, boy-on-boy action. So do I believe that there are, you know, some girl that he's potentially into is all about the, you know, BL world? Sure. Does it make sense in my head to then pretend to be in a relationship with a man to seduce a woman who... I don't know. Sure, why not? We'll say it makes sense. I don't know. But yeah, that's one plot point. And then, you know, he went back to work, and they're like, oh, we're looking up your brother-in-law, and you know, he's such a good guy, one of the most 10 whatever they said. Basically, he's a good guy, and he does a lot of good in the world. And you know, he's sitting there rationalizing in his head like, oh no, why would he use that word? Oh no, that doesn't describe him, blah blah blah. But then the more he's listening to talk, you see him stop making up these excuses in his head, and you know, kind of soften into the idea of him. And he's like, okay. So, you know, those first little seeds are starting to be planted. And then, you know, he's on his way home, and that's when he saw a sister girl getting kidnapped, which this whole kidnapping thing makes absolutely zero sense to me. Because I'm like, for me, if I was trying to kidnap somebody, which I'm not trying to, I ain't got the time. That sounds like too much damn cardio, too much damn exercise, too much effort. I ain't got time for it. But like, if I'm trying to kidnap somebody, I feel like my goal would be to kidnap them and take them. But these kidnappers were so just like lackadaisical about it. They're like, okay, this guy came out of nowhere and he's putting up some sort of a fight. Maybe we should just hand her over. I'm like, what? And like, oh, he's standing in the doorway and he's holding on to her. We're all sitting here, you know, ready to kidnap her. We've got weapons, and we can just bang this door on his arm. We can push him, we can drive, we can do all of these things to just escape. But no, he's standing here with his arm in the doorway, so that means that we can't go anywhere. We can't drive this car, we can't close the door, we can't stab him, we can't cut him, we can't hit him with the bat, we can't bite him, we can't do anything. We're powerless. He's got his arm in the doorway, so we are powerless. The fuck? So then finally, they kick him out, and they drive off, and then he catches up because they're driving like 5 miles an hour apparently through this getaway to, you know, kidnap her. We're driving 20 miles below the speed limit to the point that he can just sprint and catch up to you. So now he's caught up to you and he's hanging off the door, and he's not even in the car anymore. He's just hanging, and they're like, oh, maybe we should just let her go. I'm like, what? What was the point in kidnapping her if you're just gonna... Like, he's not in the car. He has no means of stopping you right now. Literally, all you gotta do is just speed up the car a little bit and he'll fall off. So like, oh, he might fall off and he'll die underneath the car. Who fucking cares? You're sitting here trying to kidnap her. Who cares about this random guy? Like, oh my god. And then they're like, okay, fine. They stop the car and he falls off. Literally, they stop the car and he falls off. They could have just kept driving and taken her ass. But no, they're like, okay, he fell off. Here, we give up. You can have her. I'm like, what the fuck kind of kidnapping is this? This is literally the worst kidnapping I've ever seen in my life. Like, zero effort was put forward. So they're like, okay, fine, here, you have her. Bye. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So, but at least in that situation, what it did provide is a scenario for Mr. Brotherman to see that, hey, this guy is really just a good guy, and he's saved my sister. He's willing, even though he has absolutely zero interest in trying to date her romantically, he's made that very, very clear. He still did not hesitate to help save my one and only piece of family that I have. So because of that, I now am indebted to you and I now love you. So now we are going to make beautiful babies, in my head anyway. And so at least it brought that into the picture. It's, you know, it's some debt of gratitude that he's got towards him, even if it's just a mental debt of gratitude that he's put on himself. And then we had the whole, you know, bandaging the arm in the car moment, and you know, it was nice. And some of the reactions I thought were a little overacted. We could have dialed it back a little bit. Like, we're just, yes, I get it, you got this gash in your arm, but we're just putting some iodine and wrapping it up. We can calm it down a little bit. But yeah, lots of things that confused me, and yeah, but you know, the story's progressing to somewhere. Where? I don't know. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But I hope you guys enjoyed more of my general confusion at what's happening in this series. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so you'll be notified when all of my confusing shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next confusing video. Love ya. Mwah. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. Love you guys.